What's up everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Vilma, and in today's video I am reviewing a new drugstore foundation by Maybelline, which is called the Dream Cushion Foundation. It's been recently released here in the UK. You can find it available at Boots and Superdrug. I actually got mine sent in a makeup swap that I've done with a fellow YouTuber of mine. If you have not seen that video, I will link to that in the info bar below or up here in the I button. It was a Canadian UK makeup swap. The shade that I have here is Warm Nude number 30, and this foundation retails at the Ulta website for $14.99, and here in the UK it's $13.99, but because it's been recently released, they have a promotion at Boots at the moment for only £9.99, better saying. Now it is a little bit more expensive than any other Maybelline foundation that I have tried, but I do really like this foundation. Now, from what I could see in the Boots website, there was only 7 shades available, and in the Ulta website there was only 8. So if you are aware that there are more shades available in the line, please comment below, because here in the UK it's very rare that they release the entire line straight away. So if there are more shades available at some point throughout the year, I am hoping that Maybelline releases those shades. Now, when it comes to the packaging, is very similar to the L'Oreal Cushion Foundation, which I've also done a review, I think last year. I will link that up here in the I button or in the info bar below. The price point, it's just a difference of £1, but what I've noticed in difference between the foundations is that this one is a lot more pigmented than the L'Oreal foundation. Now, when you open the packaging, it has a really good size mirror, and you also have a cushion application or a sponge applicator that I have here, which I don't personally really like, but I did use it in my demo, and I will explain that so when we get to that why I don't like it. And when you open it, you have the foundation all soaked in this cushion part right here. I do really like the packaging. I feel like it's quite travel friendly, and when I'm going on holiday in August, I believe I will be getting a darker shade as well, so I can blend the two together and just enjoy this foundation, because personally I've been really enjoying it. Now, I do apologize for the lighting. It's gotten very dark outside. I think it's going to start raining, so if the lighting changes a little bit in my video, that's the reason as to why. So I do apologize. So as always, I like to share with you guys the current imperfections that I have on my skin. I've had a few breakouts recently. I think it was due to the heat. It was very hot here in the UK in the past 2 weeks. But for the most part, my skin is perfectly fine. Now, I didn't apply any primer today. I only applied my moisturizer, let that sink in, and then I went ahead and applied the foundation. Of course, I had to show you guys how you apply it, or how I apply it with the sponge applicator. I feel like it applies really nicely. It really builds up color, super nice. But the only downside is that the little part, like the string that goes over your fingers, is not elasticated. So I feel like I have no control, and that sometimes the applicator just comes out of my hand. So I prefer to actually apply this foundation with a brush. And the brush that I'm using is a kind of like buffing brush from e.l.f. I will put the correct name in the info bar below, because I can't remember right now. But I absolutely love this brush. I've been using it for so many different foundations, and it's like one of the best foundation brushes that I have at the moment, because it works amazingly well. Now, as you can see, it also applies really nicely, even better than the applicator in my opinion. It gives me the right amount of coverage, and it's also very buildable. That's one of the things I like about this foundation. You can start little and build upon layer to give you that desirable coverage. Now, when it comes to longevity on the skin, I find that this foundation lasts really well. I apply my foundation now at around 8 o'clock in the morning, and I only get home around 6, and the foundation is still there. Like, granted, I have combination to oily skin, and it's not going to be perfectly blended in. It's going to look like it has been worn and it's a little bit tired, but it doesn't disappear on your skin in patches. It disappears kind of like evenly, and because it's not a heavy duty foundation, It leaves a really nice kind of like natural glow to dewiness at the end of the day, but I still find like the bronzer, my blush, everything is still on my face. And what I've been really enjoying recently is just very, very natural and minimal makeup. And this foundation helps me achieve that because it just feels so airlight, so natural on the skin. It's a dream to actually wear because it doesn't feel heavy at all. It looks like my skin. It gives me the right amount of coverage. As you guys can see, I showed a few marks that I have on my face and it covered them really well without making my skin look like a mask. So I do really like this foundation. I think it's a great, great addition from Maybelline at the drugstore. The only downside for me is that it's very, very limited in shades and the price is a little bit expensive. So if you are looking for a budget-friendly foundation compared to high-end, it's definitely budget-friendly. But from the drugstore, I think this is becoming kind of like high-end-ish because it's drugstore. So my overall thoughts about this foundation is that I really, really like it, as you guys could see from my review and demo. It's a great addition. It works really well for my skin. As I said, I'm going on holiday very soon and I will be taking a darker shade so I can blend it in and just wear it because it takes great pictures. It looks so natural on camera as I'm wearing right now. There was a few videos that I shoot before. I mean, in the past couple of weeks, I am wearing this foundation. It just looks really nice on camera. And I had a lot of compliments from you guys as well about the foundation. And it's not the foundation, but how my makeup looked. And it just feels amazing and I do really like it. So that is my review today. I do hope that you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below if you've tried it. How does it work on your skin type? If it lasts the entire day or if you think it's kind of like a waste of money. It's always good for us to share our experiences. So thank you so much for joining me and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.